A lot of times we get stuck in the negative of the economy. We prefer to look at the assets that exist in our community. Chicanos por la Causa is one of the most comprehensive community development corporations, really focused on 4 areas: education, economic development, housing, and social services. The 4 pillars of our organizations is the braiding of our economic development, and ultimately is the promise of opportunity that we have to our community that says we're here to help those that want to help themselves.
The families and the individuals that we serve are oftentimes from marginalized communities. Do they need housing? Do they need housing in an apartment? Do they need affordable housing that's permanent for them? Are they both employed? If not, do they want to be employed? Can we help them through our workforce development?
Within our economic development strategy is offering workforce development services, which includes job training, adult education, resume building, and interview skills. Once individuals go beyond that program, we're looking to employ them through our own and operated quick service restaurants.
CPLC is a fantastic employer, and the things they do for the people around this neighborhood who really don't have much of a chance to get into anywhere else. There's not very many jobs, especially in this area of town. It's very industrial.
I used to be a carpenter, and I just ran out of work, and I had to find something else.
I have a daughter, I have bills to pay. It helps me accomplish the things that I wanted to accomplish for myself.
To go, please.
My plans are to have a house later on for my and my daughter.
In a place where there were no businesses whatsoever, it's going to bring in the traffic, it's going to bring in the people. This is helping to revitalize it in that way.
So I see our role as really facilitating the journey as individuals come to us. Sometimes they come looking for stable employment. We're looking to facilitate them all the way through the journey, which also includes building wealth through home ownership.
Housing for us is an important element because it provides stability in our community. The program that we've been able to showcase is our Neighborhood Civilization Program, a program that we know is making a difference because of the investment that it's creating back in low-income communities, and especially communities of color.
The NSP2 program entails 5 eligible activities. The one that we're predominantly doing across the country, across the 8 states and DC, is single-family acquisition, rehab, and then resale. And again, it has to go to assist low to moderate income level individuals.
Well, you know, I've had a house before, and back in '05, it was foreclosed. I lost my job, lost my house, lost my car, was homeless and destitute. And I never thought that I'd get a house again. Winston, the realtor, said, "I can get you a house." I said, "I have no money." He said, "I can get you a house."
She spoke to a lender, they got her pre-approved, and at that point in time, we needed to go to some place that could work with her budget, and CPLC is a great place for that because they focus on affordable housing opportunities.
Part of the requirements of the award is that we are acquiring foreclosed homes. And what we do is we identify the work that needs to be done to be able to put them back on the market and assist realtors like Winston Tees and our future homeowner, Karen Williams.
I met with people at CPLC, and I asked for a monthly payment under $500. And we wouldn't be here today if they didn't do that. I love the house, but I had to fall in love with the deal too. You want to have your own place, your own space. And that's what I want, you know, some place to retire in that I can afford to live in.
The National Association of Realtors has told us in their studies that for every home that is purchased, nearly $60,000 is pumped back into the local economy.
So for example, when we're doing single-family acquisition and rehab, we're providing jobs for the realtor network out there, okay, for the appraisers. And then when we contract out to do the rehab, we're creating a number of jobs across the country.
CPLC really has the strongest infrastructure of other organizations that we know of that are working with the NSP2 grant. And so to be able to leverage the technology and the personnel capabilities that they have is going to make a big impact.
One of my colleagues talks a lot about giving a hand up as opposed to a hand out. And I love that phrase because it really speaks to the servant leadership that we practice.
For the last 42 years, Chicanos por la Causa has tried to meet the needs of the community by meeting people where they want to be met, by providing economic opportunities that allow us and them move up the economic ladder.